What's going on, guys? Guns here. So I decided I am starting a new side PC, and I am going to call this side PC of mine Moldies but Oldies. A lot of us who collect cards love the stories that come from the cards. And, when cards are 50, 60, 70, damn near 100 years old, you don't get to know the story that's behind the card. But if you've been a collector for a long time, you can take some guesses at what the stories are. I remember being a kid and you would wrap cards in rubber bands and just throw them in the back of your backpack and just flick them across the room and you do whatever with them whenever. So, as beautiful as like this card would be graded in a nice grade, you look at a card that looks like this, and to me, this is beautiful. Like, there's a lot here, Just wonder what happened to it. So number one, like I said, this is going to be a new side PC of mine. So if anybody has, Hall of Famers, some old superstars from back in the day, stuff that's not worth a ton of money, but just a cool card like this, I'd love to add it to the PC. Let me know what you got. Maybe we can work a trade out, something. But yeah, if you got something up my alley, I'd love to add it to the PC. Cards that have just been ripped and bent, and did somebody fold this in half and put it in the small pocket in their jeans? Possibly. Possibly. When you look at cards with this many creases, you're like, what happened? What happened to that card? Love these two right here. Just beautiful on the front, right? Look at them corners. Look how beautiful those cards are. I got these from my guy Schmitty, one of his little auctions he was doing years ago. And I remember he didn't even really want to sell them. And I talked him into putting them up. But man, look at the handwriting on the back of those. Every once in a while I pop on eBay and I look for more cards from the set, and I'll type in, written on, to see if I could add any more to my collection. Because that handwriting, you could look at a lot of cards that have been written on, which I have a bunch here I'm going to show. But you could tell this is some very nice handwriting, these numbers. Anybody ever seen another one of these? If you have, let me know. We'll go through some randoms, just bent all the crazy. But that's a beautiful card, in my opinion, Oh, Leon, big crease up the middle. Both the Don Lees are both creased right across his face going that way. Like they both got bent at the same time. Old Davenport, big crease popping down it. Norm, big crease, I don't know why so many of my cards are clipped down here at the corner. Now, I have some ideas. Not a real idea, but I have some ideas. I showed a way to be able to put your cards in a sleeve in one of my other videos without damaging your corner, and it's by barely clipping the corner off on that, and then you could slide the card right in, no problem. You could pop your card in down here, and when you slide it in, it's not going to rip the corner. And, the other way is just clip the card. If you just clip the card, it just pops right in, no problem. But yeah, Stu Miller, corner clipped, tape on it. But other than that, look at the corners of the rest of the card. Just beautiful. Beautiful. It's crazy to me to see so many like that. Dick Gray got some paper loss. Old Leon Wagner. Another Leon right there. But corner clipped again. Look at the rest. Corner's just beautiful. Beautiful card. Shows well. Just missing the corner, man. Another Davenport. What's up, bud? Again, look at them corners. Imagine if that tape wasn't on there and that corner wasn't clipped. Bill got one. McDaniel. They just clipped all the corners on that one. They were like, you know what? Let's just make this thing aerodynamic. They didn't clip that one. They just bent it. They were like, you know what? We're just going to bend that one like that and pretend it's clipped. I got a whole bunch of these that are just written on. Thank you for writing on them and telling us what team they got traded to. Oh, gosh. Antonelli. Paper loss on the top. Must have just been taped to something, you know. Not in the best shape other than that. But, man, these ones, look at that. Look at those. Just with that little corner clip, man. Just with the corner clip. What else we got? Couple. Jerry Davies. Just creased all the crap. Joe Shipley corner. Other than that, look at them corners again. Just, you know, this one's got a print line right there, but it's clipped. Got the little tape up on the top. Zanny tape on the top, clipped. Off center. Beautiful, though. Hank Sauer went to San Francisco. I got traded from the Cubs to went to San Fran. Look at that, just big crease running on the side. Dick Williams, big old crease. Corners just dusted. Frank Larry just bent all right there like the other ones. I had a couple Dean Bakers. Dean Baker right here, big old crease popping through it. But other than that, beautiful card, man. Look at her. Like somebody really folded this up and put it somewhere small. I think they were hiding it. That way it'd be worth a ton of money one day. Clam just destroyed. Bro, I looked this guy up because I hadn't heard his name before. You know, I'm not the biggest vintage guy when it comes to knowing the history of some of these guys. But he was the Rookie of the Year, an RBI leader, 1950. I guess he just had 1 year that was just insane. But got traded to the White Sox, it looks like. So they just wanted to write that down there so we knew. Leap, look at that. Beautiful card. Color is just gorgeous. The picture is amazing. Clip corner. Beautiful. Let's see. Got a bunch of stuff here. Again, creased all on the side. Look at Jim right there and beautiful blue eyes. Just creased, destroyed card. Willie Miranda. Ripped little corner. Billy Herman, Hall of Famer right there. What was he saying? He's safe or he's about to jump? One of the two, I don't know. Doesn't look like he does much jumping in his day. Farm Law, another beautiful card. Flip a little corner. Gross, same thing. So these all came out the same collection. Charlie Neal just creased across the top. Just put a line under his name, no big deal. Gus Bell. Not as bad, but some water damage. Box that was just in the wrong spot. I mean, look at that. I think they folded his face right over him. Just the whole card wrecked. Wrote something on there, 5, and then just creased across it. Look at that Drysdale. Look at that. Someone was chewing on that, bent it up. Threw it across the room, drove over it, taped it everywhere, just stuck it in. Sheesh. What else we got? Look at Vic. More water damage. Those came out of the same box at some point. A long time ago. Just bottom of that one, just gone. What's up, Art? He's not happy about that. Eddie Lake. Just destroyed, but beautiful in my mind, you know, in my eye. Big old water stain right there. Wayne Twilliger. A mouse probably took a bite out of that thing at some point in its life. Don Johnson, pitcher. They didn't like that the name was only written on the back, so they went ahead and just wrote it on the front for us. Appreciate it. Beautiful cursive right there. That son of a bitch bent in half. Oh, what? Oh, damn it. Yeah, look at that. Look how beautiful that Billy Martin is. Look at that thing. Except for they wanted to cross out the name of the team. Ugh. Another Billy Martin. Wanted to go ahead and cross them out and write it there. Oh, that's crazy. What are all these? Looks like a bunch of 4-8, 4-8. Stamped it with 48 everywhere. Look at that Eddie. I haven't went through all my football yet, but this Cliff Branch was hanging out, so I had to add old Cliffy in there. Look at that Campy right there. Just water, moldy on the side, but just a beautiful card. Look at that Ted. Corner clipped. That's a clipped corner. That's not, wasn't ripped. That was clipped. So I wonder why. Someone's got to tell me. Why did they do that to like one corner? Is there a reason they put them together? I don't know. Look at a Mickey. Just destroyed. You know that there was tape put on this thing right here. But to me, these are still beautiful cards. So I don't know, man. If you guys have got something that you think that I would like in my little PC that I am starting, let me know. You know, a lot of these aren't worth a ton of money. You know, somebody might have one that was all damaged that they had a long time ago, and then they upgraded it, and they still have the damaged one. I would love to throw it in the new Moldies but Oldies PC. I'm actually sending this one out to a friend, but that one's got paper loss on the back. Otherwise, this would be going in this thing, but before I decided to actually officially start this PC, I had told a buddy I'd send that to him. So, all right, guys, guns out. You guys be good. Be a light in somebody's life. Do good things for people. And do what you can to make people smile. And make sure you smile. Later.